Alright, ladies and gentlemen, guys, I'm coming back to video making because I'm here to say Global Dokkan Celebration. It's not Daima. It's not Mimic. It's definitely not ROF. And why did somebody say Future Saga? Why the hell do you want that one? But what I'm here to say is Global Dokkan Celebration is the Simpsons. The Simpsons. Guys, you might be like, what? You're going crazy. Why is it The Simpsons? It shouldn't be The Simpsons. And you might be like, oh, you're right. But you know what? I think this has the most possibility to generate the most hype. That notification popped up and I'm pissed off. But regardless, here we have part one. We have Homer Simpson as the Dokkan Festival LR. He makes the most sense. He's the main guy. Bart as the Colonel. He's like the second main guy. He was the main guy at first in like the earlier seasons, but definitely now it's like more like Homer. And of course, Banner Unit Marjorie, Marge, Midge, and then we have Lisa Simpson as a free TUR, with Easy A's being Tapion and Minutia for siblings bond to go with Bart and Lisa, and the BoJack Movie Gohan for the Bond Dependent Child, which I went for all of them here are Bond Dependent Child. They'll fit. Homer leads Bond Dependent Child, Crossover, and Earth Protecting Heroes, while Bart is a siblings bond leader, and Marge is meant to be like a support for all of Bond Dependent Child. She's a major Bond Dependent Child support. She's a pretty good support unit, on level like Chi-Chi, General Blue, in my design, right? I'm not going to design units to be bad, except maybe two of them. But that's overall here what it is. Dokkan Fest Homer, Carnival Bart, with a man unit Marge, and a free unit Lisa, with Tapion and Minutia, Easy A for siblings bond, and Easy A's for the other one, Gohan, from BoJack Movie for Bond and Child. But there's more, guys. Of course, you can't have a major celebration without a part 2. And we have part 2 is a Dokkan Festival Ned Flanders, which he's the best foil to Homer to be the other part. Dokkan Festival LR, Homer Simpson, Ned Flanders makes the most sense. Of course it does. And for the Carnival, I did a tag, Lenny and Carl, right? But there was multiple options. I was thinking maybe a Skinner and Superintendent Chalmers, maybe Mo and Lenny, Carl, and Barney. I decided to go just Lenny and Carl, just because I wanted a tag unit here, because tag units are very fun, and I'm sure I'm going to have fun making this unit's design. So that's why I did tag unit, and that's why I made Mo a free unit. I had to have Mo in here. Mo, it makes a lot of sense for him to be here. Another one I wanted to have is Ralph Wiggum, just because I thought it would be funny if we have Ralph as one of the big 4 headliners. But again, I chose those two as for a tag unit potential. And the banner unit is Rod and Todd. They are not a tag unit, they are just a Rod and Todd. In fact, the way I made them design, see, I put design is because I wanted them to be a support unit for Ned. Basically a massive Ned support. You can also want Marge on the team as well, because Marge is Bond Dependent Child. Ned is going to have Bond Dependent Child. I wanted to have Edna Crabapple here too, but I didn't know like where to put her, like part 2. But ultimately, I do think this is like the hypest part 2 ever. Ned Flanders and Lenny and Carl, like that's the best. Lenny and Carl, I actually did not do the concepts for these yet. So I don't really know. For Ned and Ron and Todd, I do want them to be like Realm of God support units because, I mean, why wouldn't I do that? That's why I actually put the Arwa Blues down there. They are going to Easy A. And then we're going to have the Goku and Piccolo to be like teamwork guys. Obviously, we can't Easy A tag unit, so they're going to make sense there. I didn't do any sub EZAs. Sub EZAs are here, but I didn't put them on the images. I'll probably maybe edit it, maybe not. I don't really care. This is a joke video. It's me saying The Simpsons is going to be the major celebration, anniversary level Dokkan. But Ned, Realm of God support, and a foil to Homer, basically the opposite of Homer, but of still being a Realm of God support. And I'll say Realm of God's leader. Because, you know, they're going to add LR Jesus. But, of course, Rod and Todd. Mo is going to be a Cardinal little tag unit there support, right? And actually, I didn't include him here. Mr. Burns. So for like Carl's active skill, it's going to be like Lenny and Carl drinking. But for Lenny's, it's going to be like they're going to be running from the hounds that Mr. Burns releases. So we can get some Mr. Burns rep because I wanted to include Mr. Burns somehow. Mr. Burns, like he should be in the celebration. He's a big Simpsons character. I have to include like Ned, Homer, Marge, Lisa, and they all have to be here. Rod and Todd, they didn't really need to be, but I mean they make the most sense for Ned. And instead of like to be different from, because I could have put Edna Crabapple or Miss Flanders, Maud Flanders, but I decided to choose the kids instead. And yeah, that's why my choice is here. But you might be wondering, wait a minute, Homer, Bart, Lisa, Marge. Doesn't Homer and Marge have a third child, guys? Yes, Homer and Marge do have a third child. It's Maggie. Maggie is going to be the Part 3 LR unit, like how Bio Broly was. It's going to be the Part 3 LR. It's going to have EZAs, major EZA right there. Goku and Gohan, very popular characters. I don't think the EZA, maybe they did, I don't know. But of course, the real one, the big Dokkan Fest LR EZA, Vegeta and Trunks with a free-to-play LR Maggie. Going to be Maggie is going to of course have the gunshot when she shot Mr. Burns. Maggie is honestly going to be like Bio Broly 2, like an incredible unit and super busted for a free unit, right? Like she's gonna, DKP was good, but like Maggie's gonna shoot DKP like she shot Mr. fucking Burns, right? And of course, you know, I wanted to add more representation for the Simpsons, because I mean, there's still more characters. Like I told you, Mr. Burns, Barney, Patty and Selma, Abe Simpson. That's a big one. Abe Simpson, Mona, I guess, if you want to add Mona, Peter Griffin, if you want to go to Family Guy as a crossover. But I think I added the big ones, Mr. Burns, the main big ones, the ones that really mattered the most. But there is more. There's actually a Part EX, guys. It's the final part of the celebration. The Part EX with another free-to-play LR, Frank Grimes. Guys, if you've been wanting extreme representation in this celebration, you'll be like, oh, these guys are super class. He's right there. A free-to-play LR, Frank Grimes, extreme class extraordinaire. He is here for you. And also more the heroes extreme units, but whatever about them. I did EZA them here because they don't, like, they could be tied to October always, but they don't have to do that. So I pushed them up. This is a crossover celebration. Hearts EZA too as well. The Full Power Super Saiyan 4s, Limit Breakers, the Super Saiyan 4s. For those two as well, Bardock and Gon, Robelu, and the Supreme Kai Time Evil Corrupted Red. But the main focus for Part 3, no, Part EX, is Frank Grimes, guys. You know, we want, like, obviously Frank Grimes may not be enough, like, villain representation. But if you're wondering, guys, I don't give a fuck about villains. That should be evident. Like, I'll do content for them, but I do not really care that much, man. They can be great, fun units, but like, they're not what I want to run in this game. I don't play this game for villains. Frank Grimes is better than every single villain in Dokkan Battle combined, including Goma. And like, I want Daima, but it's actually going to be The Simpsons, guys.